I want you not to miss those things. I want you to enjoy them, to benefit from them. And that's one of the reasons why I'm making these videos, that you can know about these opportunities and tap into them. Hi guys. So this evening I'm going to talk about some opportunities for international students abroad. And I like to use Germany, as an example because I know more about the things happening here than other places. So keep in mind that most of the things that I'll be saying will be mainly focused on Germany. And if you find the things I say useful, then okay, good for you. So I have 3 things on my list this evening. Actually, there are of course many opportunities for international students abroad, especially in Germany. But for the sake of simplicity and also because of time, I just have 3 on my list tonight. The first one is the tuition-free universities in Germany. This is very common because you don't find it just in Germany, you find it also in many EU countries. There are many tuition-free universities. And speaking about Germany precisely, what does that mean for you, tuition-free university? To the best of my knowledge and also from my experience, it simply means that you don't pay any heavy tuition during your studies, regardless of which level, bachelor's or your master's. Taking myself, for example, I studied in the University of Lübeck in the northern part of Germany. And I think back then what I paid per semester was 120 euros per semester, and per semester is 6 months. So in one year, 2 semesters, I was paying 240 euros. And now that amount I was paying, my semester ticket covers me for the transportation within the city where I studied. In some other cities, it could be a bit less, maybe 110 euros. It could also be more, but I think the highest, as far as I recall, is 350 euros, but not more. But that's okay, because I think in some of those states, even with your student ticket, you can travel the whole state. Even in Berlin, it's also, I think that the range is between 250 to 350 euros per 6 months or per semester. And for me, I think that's crazy. I mean, if I would pay just between 120 to 350 euros for tuition, which is not tuition per se, they call it semester contribution, and then I can use the transport system of that state. I think that's a very good opportunity for every international student. If you can take care of your other financial needs, then I think it's already enough that you just pay the semester contribution. And then the second one is the stipends that you get. It's called Stpendium. So it's like you get monthly payment. Okay, it varies depending on which organization is offering you that support. Different national and international organizations, they give stipends or monthly amounts to certain students or certain people depending on what you're studying, where you're studying, where you're from, and things like that. And these opportunities are usually open to everyone. You just have to find out where it's going on, how to apply, who is in charge, and then put in your application. Back then while I was studying, I heard about a few of them, but for some reason, I don't know why, I never applied. But then after I started seeing more and more, and also meeting people who are enjoying from this stipendium. Recently, a few months ago, I was talking to a lady studying Potsdam, a neighboring city to Berlin. And I think she is currently receiving similar, something like that, or she's currently receiving stipendium, and she gets about, I think, 700 euros per month. That's more or less like scholarship. So you get this amount every month from this organization. So sometimes it's for maybe 6 months, sometimes it's for 1 year, or sometimes it's for the whole duration of your studies. It really depends on the organization that's giving out that particular fund, that's allocating the fund. You can also get scholarship from different organizations. A very good place to start from is the DAAD, German Academic Center for Exchange Studies, something like that. You can just Google it, DAAD.de. Basically, you find information about different universities in Germany, when the school admission is open, what you're studying, if it's tuition free or not, how much you have to pay for the semester contribution and all that. They have a really good advanced filter that you can just select if you also want scholarship, and then it's going to show you all the list of schools offering scholarship. The third thing that I want to talk about under the opportunities for international students is the Erasmus program. That's a very interesting program. I missed it during my time. And this is what I'm trying to do. So there are many things that I missed during my time, and I want you not to miss those things. I want you to enjoy them, to benefit from them. And that's one of the reasons why I'm making these videos, that you can know about these opportunities and tap into them. So the other one is the Erasmus program, which basically you can take an extra semester in another university outside your country, outside where you're studying. So if you're studying in Germany, for instance, you can take an Erasmus program in maybe Spain or maybe Switzerland, or you could even go outside the European continent. I've had friends who they went as far as New Zealand, Australia for their Erasmus program. And we also have people coming over from there. So basically, your university partners with another university in another country, and some student or one student comes here, another one goes there, And at the end of the day, I think you, depending on how the program is arranged, sometimes you can get a certificate from two universities basically. So it's like you're graduating and you're having a master's degree from a university in Germany, and you're also having a master's degree from another university, maybe New Zealand, for example. And I think also during this program, there's also fund allocated to that. We have to find that to be very sure, but usually these things are taken care of. If you get that opportunity, there's also the funding for it. You relate with the university, the international office there. They relate with your international office here. The terms are agreed when you start, the workload, the course, and everything. Where you stay as well. You go over there, take an extra semester, maybe one or two, depending on the program. And at the end, you get also a certificate from that university basically, because part of your master's program or bachelor's program was conducted there. So those are the three opportunities that I want to talk about tonight. These are things that I would recommend that before you begin your studies abroad, that you have a list of these opportunities and know which one that you can really tap into so you don't miss out at the end of the day. So that's it basically for tonight, guys. As always, if you have any question, please feel free to write me. And until then, see you next time. Bye.